No grapple, no. Gotta grapple, gotta. Grapple, gotta grapple.
The footages you witnessed are from some amazing dashcam moments you are about to witness. So buckle up, because what you're about to see is pure adrenaline. On August 23rd, 2022, Florida Highway Patrol troopers responded to a call about a carjacked box truck in Hillsborough County. By 7 a.m., they spotted the vehicle in Marion County, driven by 33-year-old Brandon J. Baker. Instead of stopping, Baker sped off, recklessly driving north in the southbound lanes of I-75.
77 immediately traveling in the southbound lane. Traveling north in the southbound lane.
Looking forward, that unit stay in the median. We've got 4 units in that T is northbound, southbound lanes. Northbound, southbound lanes.
Left lane, northbound. About 30 miles per hour, passing the 378.
Baker wasn't done yet. He exited the highway and led law enforcement through a series of high-risk areas, putting innocent commuters and pedestrians in serious danger. As the chase escalated, multiple law enforcement agencies got involved. Officers attempted a pit maneuver to end the chase, but Baker managed to power through and keep going. Things quickly took a dangerous turn when Baker started hitting multiple cars and even police cruisers as he tried to evade capture.
You're about to start on Southwest 67 Boulevard.
1041.
Alright, we're back on Archer Road. I am now the lead vehicle. Oh, signal 4 into a ASO K9 to a pit.
Signal 4, getting the wrong lane of traffic. Evidently wrong floor. Getting to a very corner. Attention being, we are going through the Metro Diner Plaza. You're right on 34, keep her off. Everybody hold the traffic for a second so we can call it. We're through the parking lot, we're about to come out at 34th Street.
No matter how far he went, it was clear that his luck was running out. Eventually, Baker tried to flee on foot, but was quickly apprehended. Turns out, Baker had only been out of prison for 8 months after serving 2.5 years on drug and weapons charges. Now, he's headed back for his well-earned second stint. On May 7th, 2024, in Columbus, Ohio, 2 teenagers stole a Hyundai. What happened next was easily one of the wildest police chases in history.
Alright, he just slowed up, looks like we're making a U-turn, so we can give her a U-turn.
The crash we just witnessed set off the Hyundai's airbags. But while that might stop some drivers, this teen is about to show that he's far from done. Now only 16, the driver demonstrates impressive skill, taking sharp turns at high speeds and staying just ahead of the pursuing officers. The cops keep trying to catch the teens by taking shortcuts, but even that is not enough.
Just making a U-turn,
We're going to go southbound on Georgia, south on Georgia. 631 up to 640.
Thank you.
Here for 604 here as well.
604 Channel 3.
Yes, they will be getting the back eastbound on line from Northville, eastbound.
Finally, the juvenile driver nearly loses control of the car, just as a police officer deploys spike strips. But the spike strips are deployed a second too late, and control of the car is regained, so the pursuit continues.
Yeah, northbound. Just like you, they got sticks over by the ice. Right? He's going to be inside of this shopping mall. He's going to have to out on Denver.
Even that pit maneuver into a police cruiser wasn't enough to stop the two teenage boys in a stolen Hyundai. However, crashing into a parked vehicle was enough to take the officer we were following out of the chase. So now, let's switch to another officer right as things are about to heat up.
Take me eastbound.
I can't see.
Travel when you head towards Harrisburg Pike here.
I can't see, bro. How did you make it? Ran it all over.
Six 631 at
I'm going to agree on all of this place.
631 Kleinman Riverbend.
Good job reaching the entranceway to the Cook Stadium. You're right up Mount Street for southbound.
Get out.
Back up that road.
The 16-year-old driver and his 14-year-old passenger were arrested and charged with receiving stolen property, failure to comply with police orders, and felonious assault. Stolen car chases are rarely straightforward, and sometimes they're downright chaotic. But no matter the condition, law enforcement is ready to dig into their bag of tricks to get the job done. On the night of November 6th, 2024, a Thurston County Sheriff Sergeant attempted to stop a reported stolen vehicle, but the suspect sped off, hitting 100 miles per hour and weaving into oncoming traffic.
He just passed the vehicle, no passing zone in the corner.
With traditional tactics off the table, the officer pulled out a relatively new tool, the grappler device. And let's just say, it was game over for the runaway driver.
Try to grapple him.
Attempting grapple.
Westbound 110.
Copy westbound 110.
Eastbound, sorry.
350 eastbound 110.
No grapple, no. Gotta grapple.
30
TA. Get your hands up! Get your hands up now! You're gonna get bit! He's running. Get up! Let me see your
After arresting the suspect, officers found a handgun and meth in the car. He also had an outstanding felony assault warrant and others for hit and run and reckless driving. But today, he racked up a whole new set of serious charges. Imagine a police chase so intense it ended with a sniper taking the shot. On July 18, 2020, in Butler County, Ohio, officers responded to reports of a semi-truck driving erratically. The driver, 40-year-old Patrick Barallo, refused to stop when officers tried to pull him over and instead headed toward Cincinnati. As the semi barreled down the interstate, other police departments joined in, deploying stop sticks to try and take out the truck's tires. But even with a flat tire, Patrick wasn't stopping. Then came the unexpected twist. Officers got a clear look into the truck and realized Patrick's wife was inside, being held hostage. Worse, Patrick was believed to be armed with either a knife or a firearm, so the stakes shot through the roof.
Somebody get stakes out when we're done. Take your license now. Driver, just stop. Stop. Work this out. What lane is he in?
With a hostage situation unfolding and Patrick now driving on the wrong side of the interstate, endangering countless drivers, SWAT vehicles, and additional police cruisers joined the pursuit. The situation was spiraling fast.
He's coming your way.
Nearly 3 hours into the chase, officers devised a bold plan. With the highway cleared and the stakes as high as they could get, SWAT made their move.
All units be advised he does not have a gun for the female that is a passenger. He thinks he might be shot. He feels pain and wetness. He's stopped talking and he's moaning. They do not have any verbal out of him
A SWAT
now.
sniper, armed with a .50 caliber rifle, took the shot, disabling the semi's engine. After Patrick released his wife, he later pleaded guilty to attempted felonious assault, failing to comply with a police order and abduction. He was sentenced to 7 years in prison. On October 2nd, 2024, a routine call about a stolen vehicle quickly escalated into a full-blown high-speed chase. It all kicked off around 5:30 p.m. when officers from the Arkansas State Police and Texarkana, Arkansas Police Department tracked the stolen car and its driver heading north on Jefferson Avenue before making a sharp turn east onto Interstate 30. Once spotted, the suspect sped down the highway at nearly 100 miles per hour, weaving dangerously through traffic. Officers followed, determined to stop him before anyone got hurt. At one point, an officer managed to close the distance and attempted a pit maneuver. The move rattled the suspect, who slammed on the gas and barely maintained control of the vehicle. But as with most reckless runs, his luck ran out soon after. The suspect, a 17-year-old from Texarkana, out on bond for first-degree murder, now faces new felony charges for theft and fleeing. After the chase, his bond was revoked and raised by $250,000. It was May 20th, 2023. Arkansas State Police were patrolling the U.S. Highway 67 South when they spotted a black GMC Denali. Inside the pickup truck, Christopher Monroe, a drug runner with active warrants out of Sherwood PD in Rockwall County, Texas. This wasn't their first encounter with Monroe. He'd already managed to escape twice earlier that month, but this time they were determined to bring him in. The plan was simple: box him in and shut him down. Trooper Jackson's shoe mate, along with two other officers, tried to pin Monroe's Black Sierra during a traffic stop, but Monroe had other plans and things escalated fast. The chase was on. Trooper Van SCH stepped up, attempting a pit maneuver early in the pursuit, but it didn't go as planned, as his vehicle skidded into a concrete barrier instead. As the speeds climbed to 120 miles per hour, the tension ramped up. Traffic thickened, making the pursuit even more chaotic. But the troopers stayed locked in. With Monroe's reckless driving endangering everyone around him, Sergeant Briggs closed the gap and executed a textbook TVI maneuver.
Eastbound Roosevelt, eastbound Roosevelt.
Eastbound Roosevelt.
Inside his vehicle, officers uncovered several grams of drugs, a handgun, and over $8,000 in cash. Monroe was sentenced to over 17 years in prison for a laundry list of charges. The next police chase is even crazier because the suspect still managed to flee, in reverse, after a successful pit maneuver.
36 is going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
On March 6, 2024, in Thurston County, Washington, deputies conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle driven by a male suspected of DUI. Shortly after, the suspect tried to flee, but the cops weren't letting him go that easily.
36 is going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
While the successful pit maneuver had finally stopped the maniac, he still had a few tricks up his sleeve. Let's see that from different Dashcam.
TVI.
Good pit, good pit.
Eastbound 36, good pit.
TVI.
The vehicle reversed into a private driveway before striking an unoccupied travel trailer. Almost immediately, a deputy pinned the truck as it tried to flee, but the real drama didn't begin until officers attempted to arrest the suspect.
Hit a camper, code 10. Got him blocked in. Show us your hands!
Get out of the fucking car now! Hands up, hands are up. Show me your hands! Open the door!
Turn the keys! Yeah, I got his hands. I got his knees. He's trying to start it again. Pull open his door. Pull open his door. 5'9". He's not going anywhere. He's locked in, but he's trying to start it again. 5'9". He's just Taser, taser, taser.
After searching the vehicle, officers found drug paraphernalia. The suspect, already wanted for multiple charges, was arrested and faced new charges, including attempting to elude and DUI narcotics. On August 1st, 2019, Trooper Clint Thompson was patrolling a busy stretch of Pacific Avenue South when out of nowhere, a small aircraft zoomed past him, flying so low it was just a few feet above his cruiser. Thompson quickly sprang into action. Turns out, the pilot had suffered a fuel system malfunction, forcing an emergency landing. This turned out to be the most shocking event Trooper Thompson had witnessed in his 21 years on the force. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment below. For more deep dives into real-life crime and justice, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. This is Mindbenders, signing off.